this channel where we spread love and positive vibes. And I want to start by thanking our very many new subscribers and the returning subscribers. We really value you. We thank you so much. We appreciate you watching our videos, liking our videos, commenting down below, and actually correcting us where we are wrong. We don't take it for granted, and therefore thank you so much for your support. Today I want to shoot a video about this country we all love, and I want to shoot something that I have observed and seen with the people of Jamaica. These people are very joyous. Do I use the word joyous from the word joy? There is no dull moment with the people of Jamaica. And the reason why I'm saying this, I'm not just shooting the video so that I can just say it for the sake of it. I am saying it because I've seen it, I have observed them from when Dimwango came to Jamaica the first time, to when Dimwango came to Jamaica the second time, to when Christmas Trist came to Jamaica, to when Coco Girl came to Jamaica, to when Shonagwa came to Jamaica. These great people, let me call them great, though there are some people that comes to the comment section and talk, but I think I can stand with what I say because that is what I believe, and that is what I have observed with the Jamaican people. So these people, I have observed, they are usually very joyous, very humorous, they have no seriousness. That face that will send you away, or that face that will show you these people are not good people. So they have that face of welcoming you, that face that is full of joy, that face that is full of humor, and they love singing, dancing, and enjoying life at the moment. They take life one at a time. They don't burden themselves with a lot of courage, with a lot of emotions, with a lot of things that will pull you down and pull your emotions down. So that is my observation that I have done with these people of Jamaica, and I've seen that every moment with these people is a moment to enjoy, a moment of happiness, a moment of great activities. And with the people that I have mentioned, the Dimwango, we could all see when they were with Kino, when they were with Esther, when they were with the members of the Dream Team, they were always happy, always in a mood of dancing, always in a mood of doing activities that bring about joy. So I have come to discover deep inside the Jamaican people, they are very joyous people, they are very humorous people, they are very positive, they are full of positivity and good vibes. And today I wanted to know why. Why are Jamaicans so joyful, so humorous, so positive, where in other countries we see at least a mixture of people who are actually very negative, together with others that are positive, together with others, then it is a mixture. And therefore I had to investigate why are the people of Jamaica so joyful and full of humor and full of positive vibes. And I came across some reasons why Jamaicans are positive, why Jamaicans are happy, generally happy, why Jamaicans always have positive attitude. And I realized in the Caribbeans, it's not just Jamaicans that have these characteristics. There are other islands in the Caribbeans that possess the same characteristics with Jamaica, and it is because they share the same reasoning that I am going to state here, and then I mention the other islands. So I start with reason number one. Why are Jamaicans so guys? These are the forces behind the smile of Jamaicans and the great positive attitude and the humor with the Jamaican people. So these are the key factors that contribute to the positive and easygoing reputation of Jamaican culture, and the people. One of them is music and culture. And I think I've said very many times, Jamaicans are musical in nature. They can compose a song anywhere. They can dance anywhere. They can sing anywhere. And I'm not saying it for anything, because we all saw when the Mwango and Shonarwa were in Jamaica. Every person they met on the streets, that person could start composing their own song, and they sing the song and they start dancing, meaning that it is inside the Jamaicans to be musical by nature. So the Jamaicans are actually musicians by nature, and this culture of music has brought about a great heritage, including great genres like the reggae, the dancehall, the ska, that are deeply rooted in the themes of positivity, spirituality, and resistance. So this music brings about positivity, spirituality, and resistance to the people of Jamaica. And we all know that music brings about joy. Music brings about positivity. Music brings about entertainment. Music is the soothing rhythm to the heart. And therefore, Jamaicans being naturally musicians, this music has really contributed to them being happy and having a positive attitude. Their music is actually from their culture. It started way back very many years ago, and they have adapted this music from generation to generation, and it has become a great pride and joy to the many people of Jamaica. And this brings about happiness, joy, positive attitudes, and positive vibes, and enjoyment above all. And therefore, this music has really contributed to the happiness nature of the people of Jamaica. The second factor is the laid-back lifestyle. The laid-back lifestyle. The tropical climate, we found that generally, Jamaica is usually warm. Jamaica is generally warm. It has a cool climate that suits the person and makes the person enjoy the nature, because there is no extremes in Jamaica, and therefore the tropical climate and the slower pace of life in Jamaica has encouraged relaxation and hurried nature. So people of Jamaica do not actually hurry and compete and do all those shenanigans that bring about stress. Stress is brought about by hurrying, a lot of impatience, I can call it that, and you want things to be done, even the things that are impossible, and lack of patience, I have already said that, and it is also brought about by worrying too much about tomorrow. So Jamaicans actually have a free lifestyle. A lifestyle whereby they take a day at a time. They don't bother about tomorrow. And actually the Bible teaches us not to worry about tomorrow, because God is there to take control of tomorrow. And therefore Jamaicans have taken that attitude of not worrying about tomorrow and taking a day at a time and taking the day positively, irrespective of the challenges that are there during the day. So that unhurried nature and the relaxing lifestyle has brought about positivity and joy with the people of Jamaica. They are also contented with what they have and who they are, and they enjoy the present moment without worrying about tomorrow, without worrying about what will happen some days to come. So they have that lifestyle of getting contented with what they have. And that is the greatest virtue in a human being's life. Getting contented with what you have. That is what we all struggle with. How can we get contented with who we are, with what we have? And we love ourselves, just like the Jamaicans love themselves, they love their country, they embrace who they are. They don't complain, they get contented with who they are, and that has brought about the positive attitude and the happiness that we see with the people of Jamaica. The other factor is strong community and family ties. Guys, if you have a community that worries about you, a community that cares about you, a community that will be there when you are in your tears, a community that will give you a soda to lean on, you don't get overwhelmed by the circumstances that come in life, the ups and downs of life. So Jamaicans are a great support system. Their community system is a great support system to the individual Jamaican people. And I think this one is of great value. Sometimes I admire the characteristic of the people of Jamaica. Do you know, having a community system, a family system that is going to support you, that is going to stand with you, that is there in times of happiness, in times of sadness, they are there to encourage you, they are there to share the moment of joy with you. That is the greatest blessing one can have in life. So Jamaica culture encourages society, close-knit communities, and extended family network, and this brings about feeling safe. You are safe under the hands of these people that surround you, that care about you, that are concerned about your well-being, and therefore you cannot get stressed or emotionally carried down. I love this. I love this. Guys, I wish we can all have this strong community ties and family ties. This is the greatest blessing one can have. So guys, the other factor is religious and spiritual beliefs. This is very strong. When a people believes in God, when a people believes in a supernatural being who is supposed to take your cares and your burdens away from you. So the fact that Jamaica is a very, very religious country, we found that for every square mile there are churches. There are very many churches in Jamaica, and therefore people are very, very spiritual, and they believe in a God, And the fact that they believe in this God, actually, when you believe in God, you know that even in the shadow of the valley of death, God will be right there with you, and you don't have to worry. Actually, the Bible has told us, why are we anxious? In everything, we should actually take it to God in prayer and supplication. And therefore, the fact that Jamaicans are very religious, I think they have taken this, they have taken their burdens, they tend to know that even if you worry, you cannot add a day in your life. But when you give your burdens to God, He can make them lessen, or He can make them be removed from you. So this is something that has contributed to the positive attitude of the Jamaican people. The different religious groups in Jamaica promotes also peace, love, and acceptance, bringing about the positive attitude. So religious and spiritual nature of Jamaicans has really contributed to Jamaicans being positive and having a smile on their face. Number 5, resilience. We found that Jamaicans are very, very resilient. They are very optimistic that irrespective of different challenges, irrespective of the ups and downs of life, it is just a passing cloud, and they are going to see a new dawn. And therefore, most of the Jamaicans, they are very, very resilient, even in times of trouble, in times of hardship, in times of challenges. They take it easy, knowing that tomorrow will be a bright day. What a virtue! What a virtue! What a virtue! How many times have I repeated? Do you know, when you become so resilient that you don't worry so much, that you don't bother yourself so much, you actually ease the tendency of some of the diseases to actually catch up with you. Like the stomach ulcers, the blood pressure, all those sicknesses associated with worry and depression. So Jamaicans are generally very joyful people, very happy people, very positive vibed people. And that is all what we would want to be in life. I also found that there are other Caribbean islands that have got the same characteristics with Jamaica. One of them is Cuba. Why are the Cuba people so happy and so positive? One of the reasons is that they have rich musical heritage, just like Jamaica. We talked about reggae in Jamaica, dancehall and ska in Jamaica. In Cuba, they have salsa, san, and rumba. This kind of music emphasizes on being joyful. They have rhythms that actually emphasize on joy and celebration. And that is why the Cuban people are very, very joyful and are positive. The other factor of the Cuban people being positive and have a smile on their face is the strong sense of community and family. We have seen it in Jamaica. Even in Cuba, they have strong sense of community and family and national pride. By the way, also Jamaicans have this. They are very proud of who they are. They are very proud of their country. And we have seen it again here in Cuba. They are very, very proud of their country and they boast about it. Despite the economic and political challenges, the Cuban people are also very resilient. They are not taken down by what is happening around them. They take it positive and remain positive people. The other factor why Cuban people are actually have this force that brings about a smile and positive attitude is the influence of Afro-Cuban religious spiritual traditions. So the people of Cuba also, they believe in religion and also spiritual traditions. And like Santana, that focuses on harmony, ancestral connections, and positivity. I think the Cuban people practice these religious beliefs that focuses on the traditions. Maybe the Cuban in the house can tell us that their religion that focuses on the traditions bring about the positive attitude, and of course they have religion like we have Christianity that believes in God. So this brings about positivity in Cuba and actually puts a smile on their face. The other country that I found that they also have this characteristic of being happy, being joyous, being positive are Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago are usually very joyous people also, according to what I found, because of the vibrant carnival culture with costumes, music, dances that foster communal celebrations, joy, and happiness. By the way, I also saw carnival in Jamaica, but we have seen again carnival in Trinidad and Tobago. And these carnivals are done by a very, very large crowd of people, and they wear costumes, and they are full of music, dancing, and celebrations, joy and happiness. And this brings about a smile. People come up together to celebrate their heritage, to celebrate their culture, to celebrate their traditions. This is epic. The other factor why Trinidad and Tobago people are happy is the diverse ethnic and cultural influences. The country of Trinidad and Tobago has a mixture of races. They have the African, they have the Indians, they have the Chinese, they have the European, etc. And this blend has brought about unique, vibrant identity that makes these people to actually be joyous and happy. The other one about Trinidad and Tobago being happy is the relaxed, laid-back island lifestyle, which you have seen also in Jamaica, the relaxed attitude. And the climate, we have seen these two in Jamaica that have contributed to the Jamaican people being happy, and now we see it in Trinidad and Tobago that they have a good, cool climate that makes people celebrate, that makes people happy, that laces the moods of people, and therefore this is another factor why these people are happy. And apart from that, they have a unique, diverse culture of many races that brings about positivity and identity. So all these have contributed to the people of Trinidad and Tobago being so happy and having a positive attitude. The other one that has got a positive attitude and actually has a smile on their face is the Barbados, the Barbados Island. This is an island where Old Maya was going recently, and I think he's still there in Barbados. He wanted to take people from Africa to Barbados. So the Barbados people are very, very joyous and are very, very positive. Why? They have strong British colonial and African culture heritage that makes them to have this positivity. And actually we can see also Jamaicans have the British colonial and the African heritage, and maybe these factors are contributing to these people having a positive attitude. So the other factor that has made the Barbados being happy and have a positive attitude is the emphasis on the hospitality, friendliness, and community oriented values. By the way, I didn't know this. The Barbados Island, they encourage on hospitality. And we have seen even in Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago and Cuba, actually, there is a lot of hospitality with these people. They are welcoming. They are actually warm to outsiders. And also we have seen friendliness. They are very, very friendly people. And we see it now in Barbados. And they have community, just like we have seen in the other islands. The other thing is reggae and calypso music that promotes uplifting themes. We have talked about it in the other islands. So the reggae music and the calypso music in Barbados has promoted uplifting of the spirits, and therefore people are happy. Beautiful natural environment and beaches that contribute to the sense of tranquility. We said that the beauty of the land can make you smile. The beauty of the land can make you happy. The beauty of the land can make you have a positive attitude. You can see even in Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Cuba, all these islands have very, very beautiful beaches and natural environment. And this contributes to the joy, to the happiness, to the positive attitudes, even in Barbados. The other country that is full of smile and happy attitude is Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, the reason why they have positivity is the passionate, energetic salsa and reggaeton music source of cultural pride. We have seen it in the other islands. I think reggae music has really contributed to these people being joyous and having a positive attitude. So we have seen it here in Puerto Rico. We saw it in Cuba, that salsa music and reggaeton has really contributed to the positive attitude of the people of these islands. The other factor that why the people of Puerto Rico have a smile on their face is the Spanish and Taino indigenous influences. And this we find in Jamaica also. By the way, these factors are shared between all these islands. The Spanish and Taino indigenous influences that shapes a unique identity. The Spanish people were the colonial masters of Jamaica, and now they were the colonial masters of Puerto Rico. And I tend to think even in Trinidad and Tobago and Cuba and Barbados. Maybe you can tell us in the comment section. So the fact that they were colonized by the same masters, the Spanish, the British, the Taino, I mean the people they found there who are the Taino indigenous people, this influence has created a unique identity, and that makes these people to be very, very joyous. Resilient in the face of challenges and natural disaster. We said it in Jamaica, they are very resilient people, and now we come across this in Puerto Rico, very resilient people. They are not carried away by challenges, they are not brought down by challenges, they are not made to feel sad and depressed because of the challenges. They take a day at a time and know that tomorrow will be better than today. What a positive attitude. Strong family and community ties in Puerto Rico. We found it in Trinidad and Tobago. We have seen it in Barbados. We have seen it in Jamaica. We have seen it in Cuba. All these islands, they share all these factors in common, and that is why a day is a day to enjoy in Jamaica, is a day to enjoy in Cuba, is a day to enjoy in Barbados, is a day to enjoy in Trinidad and Tobago, is a day to enjoy in Puerto Rico. The islands of the Caribbean have people that have got positive vibes and smiles on their face. Who didn't want to belong to such great people? You and me would want such characteristics. Bye. See you during the next video.